Hooked up. Another fighter. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Out here again with Joe, and we are at a new pond. I keep encouraging you guys to try new ponds, new places. That's how you find better fishing spots. If you always go to the same pond, you may catch fish there, but where else are you gonna go? So, out here with Joe, we're at a new pond. He's never ice fished it before. He helped build this pond himself, and we're gonna go try to find where these fish are hanging out during ice fishing season. We got about 10 inches of ice, pond's snow covered, so we're gonna drill some holes around. We got some trees on the pond. Just try to find where they're sitting. Set the hut up, hopefully. It's cold this morning, it's 12 degrees. Joe's thinking there's some giant bluegill in here, some big old bass and catfish, so if we can hook up with some of those through the ice, that'd be awesome. We're gonna get out there and give it a try. Let's go. Joe says there's a hump out in here off the dam, so we're gonna drill some holes around this hump. We drilled some holes around the trees already. To start off the day here, I'm going to use a little teardrop jig. We've been hitting them on kind of the white and pink color here, a little yellow in it. I think that's gonna be the ticket for some panfish today. I'm gonna rig it up with a wax worm, get started, test these holes I just drilled. Here we go, moment of truth. Hopefully we can find the fish in one of these first holes we drilled. We shall see. See how deep it is. I like to target around 10 to 12 foot in these ponds normally. Sometimes shallower if it's a shallow pond, but he said this one gets to about 20 feet. Hooked up. Oh, big old bluegill, guys. Wow. First fish, the new pond, giant bluegill. Wow, look at that. Whew, are you wanting to keep them today, Joe? All right, that is beautiful. Joe wants to take some fish out of here. Says he doesn't normally take many out of here. Oh man, look at that. Just a giant, big old bluegill. Oh. All right, there's number one. I'm going back down. I was about 3 foot off the bottom. Hooked up. Another fighter. Oh, it's a bass. Check that out. Woo. All right, look at that, guys. Nice largemouth. All right, mid-sized bass. He wants some of those gone out of the pond. There's some big ones in here. Maybe we'll hook into a giant, but that's good eater right there. Well, we could set the hut up, Joe. It's pretty cold. My rod's freezing. If you want. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be risky. Set my pole down. Go put these fish in a bucket so they don't freeze, get snow covered. That's terrible when you're flaying. And we're probably gonna set the hut up over here. We drilled some holes where a hump is right over there. I haven't tried it yet. Joe tried it a tiny bit, but this looks like a good spot. That's 2 fish very quickly. Okay, guys, we're shoveling out a spot for the hut here. Then we're gonna pack snow around the hut for insulation. I got us 4 holes here, so we can each have a rod in the water. We'll see what's biting. Gonna stake the hut down about right here. That's what's nice about the snow, guys. You're able to pack the snow down, stay nice and insulated in your hut, even when it's 12 out and -2 with wind. It's a lot warmer in here, Joe.
Yeah.
Get our hole scooped out. We'll get the heater on. Catch some more fish. How about that?
I'll get.
You got it?
Yep.
Alright. There it is. Oh, got one.
Oh.
Right next to the bottom. Oh,
Whoa,
man. That's
Ah.
a tank gilly. Big old Papa Gilly. Look at that, guys. Just purple as can be. Light purple. Oh, beautiful. That jig's the same color he is. Kind of pinkish purple. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a big old gill. Whew, that's what we're after. Oh. Alright. There we go. Alright. It's a good start to being in the hut. Oh, there's another one. You better put your jig down there. Another good gill, guys. Look at that. Back to back. Alright. Let's see if we can make it a triple. 3 in a row. For the setup today, I already showed you guys what jig I'm using. I'm using a size 1000 Cadence reel. It is gold and silver. Awesome reel. Cadence has some good ones. Pretty much any one you get size 1000 will be a good reel for ice fishing. And then I'm using 4-pound Woodstock ice fishing line, and it's ice mono, and that does the trick for me. The 4-pound test allows you to feel that jig when you drop it down the bottom. And for a rod, I'm just using an ice blank. It's a prototype, not really on the market. Hooked up, Joe?
Yep. Whoa.
Fighter? We're using the spoon?
Nope.
Oh my goodness sakes. Look at the size of that bluegill.
It was down there about 20 seconds.
Wow. That is huge. Wow. That's hard to beat right there. Look at that thing. Good one. Alright. On the jig. We're both using the same jig now, and they are loving it. There he is. The 5th bite hooked up. Oh man, they're big. Big and finicky, I guess. That is just beautiful. See that jig in his mouth, guys? Just white and pink, and it's got kind of tiger stripe on the bottom of it. They're loving that. Drop the poles, we're on them. Get him, Joe. Little
dink.
Guy. Yeah.
Ah.
Smallest one of the day.
Smallest one of the day.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. We're going to let him grow up to be like those others.
Sounds good. I'm hooked up. There we go. Oh my. Not a dink. Look at that, guys. Just a giant bluegill. Wow. You guys can tell how big this fish actually is. It's probably a 9-inch gill or so. Just a giant. I can barely get my hand around him. Look at that. Colors, awesome. Awesome bluegill right there. Well, we doubled up. That'll work.
That'll work.
I think I'm due for a new waxy. When I'm putting these waxies on the hook, I'm just running the waxy all the way up the hook, kind of sticking a little bit off the end like that, just kind of like you would a normal jig. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's smoking right now. Heat's evaporating off my hand. But yeah, that'll work.
Really is amazing. You know, you catch 2, boom, boom, and then nothing. Whoop.
Just like that.
Just like
then nothing. Oh, it's a bass.
Oh.
How about that? Another bass. Little guy. You got some big bass in here?
Yeah, there are some big bass.
Maybe we'll hook into one today. I'll take him. There you go, guys. About a 12, 13-inch bass, perfect for flaying, perfect eating size. There we go. That'll work. Sometimes those bass will scare the bluegill away too.
Yeah. And
you won't catch any for a few minutes till they come back. Oh, got bit. Set my pole down. Went to put my gloves on. Little bluegill.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little guy. There you go. Look at that one.
He'll probably fillet if you want to throw him in there. If not, pitch him back.
I say he'll fillet. Oh, you're hooked up. Doubled up.
Whoa.
I was going to go get the heat, but I want to catch a few more now. That's a good one. Easy release. I'll get it for you. That's a big one Joe just caught right there. Giant.
He tapped it right nicely.
Good.
Yep.
Did it?
Yep.
Sure did. Ugh. I can't even go change the heater out because we're getting so many fish. That's a good problem to have. They're fat. Fat gills. Look at that, guys. Yes. Oh. New pond. We found them. It's hard to beat. Alright, here we go. That's the way to do it. Set your rod down, put your gloves on like you're going to leave, and then they bite. That one seems more
Yes,
full.
yes, you have a bite.
Oh, sure do. He's still on there. Oh, thanks, Joe. I would not have seen that bite. Guys, if you know why it is that fish always bite the second you get up to do something, drop a comment down. Let me know why. Because I've never figured it out. It's like they have a seventh sense that tells them, oh, he just got up. Let me bite this lure now. Alright, just move the camera down here. Oh, Joe's hooked up. Hopefully you guys can see him. I was going to show you guys what my rod tip looks like when they bite. You got a bass?
Yep.
Check it out. Oh yeah, there you go. That'll work. Nice.
Come here. Now. Hey, quit that. Easy, easy.
There you go, guys.
Nice little bass.
Yeah, 12, 13 incher.
Yep.
That'll work.
We're going to eat him.
Now, as I was saying, I was going to show you guys my rod tip and what these fish do when they bite. So I'm going to hold the camera there and my rod there as long as I can until I get a bite so you guys can see what it looks like. We're not using any Vexilars today. We're not using any depth finders. That's what those are. We just came out purely knowing kind of where fish hang out in ponds, drill holes around till we found them and set the hut up. Did it the old school way.
It's amazing.
It's hard to beat. Don't need to go out and buy fancy Vexilars if you just have a little knowledge on where to find fish at. Can't do that without a hut, really. Oh,
no, huh?
if you guys saw that little bite I had, drop it back down and see if he hits it again. Oh, there he is. I don't know if you saw that one, but it looked like the fish hit it and brought slack in my line, actually. So I actually got, my rod came up a little bit for that one. But that's a good gill right there, probably an 8-incher. Another eater. Yeah, that gill came up and hit it, and I got a little slack in my line. That's how I knew I had a bite there. I didn't even feel him tap it. I just watched the end of my rod. That's what you have to do a lot of times when you're ice fishing. You can barely feel them. I don't know why that keeps popping. There's one. You guys saw him take it down. Yeah, beautiful gill. This one's round. Look how round he is. It's like a circle. Big old fat round gill. Real thick. Beautiful. Okay guys, we're just packing up. There's our fish. We caught a few bass, some giant bluegill. The wind is just howling. But Joe, had a great time. Thank you for taking me out here.
Wonderful day.
Yes, it was. We're gonna have to do it again. It's always fun finding new ponds and we drilled a ton of holes all over. We found the fish kind of in this one flat, 6 to 8 foot of water. This pond gets to about 15, 17 feet, and the fish were not in the deep water. It was kind of surprising, but we had a good time, and sometimes the fish move up shallow to feed. So learned a little bit today, and we're gonna head out. We'll catch you guys next time on Fishing with Nordbye.